insurance today for the Law and You. Back with us, attorneys Greg Fellerman and Molly Clark, who is here for Ed Ceramboli. Good to see you both tonight.
Good to see you too.
All right, so this involves an older car and I guess the amount of coverage you're going to need on that car. Let's get to the question tonight from Steve in Berwick. Steve says, do I need to have collision insurance on my 2001 car? What happens if I'm in an accident and it's not my fault? So does it matter that the car is 15 years old?
Well, it doesn't matter as far as the collision insurance. You don't technically have to have collision insurance, but you have to make sure that you do have liability insurance. They're two totally different things. So if you don't have collision insurance, you're probably okay, but you would need liability insurance, which goes to the second part of your question. What would happen if you were in an accident? You would need the liability insurance to cover you.
Yeah, people get confused on that issue a lot because they'll call and say, I have full everything, right? Yeah. So what you're looking at is you have liability insurance. That's if you hit someone else, and then you can opt in for collision. So the collision is if you're in the wreck and it goes to property damage and repairing your vehicle. So in this case, in a 2001, some people make the decision, hey, it's not worth carrying it because the car will either be totaled or I could do the repairs myself. So these are the things that people get confused with. You always have to have liability. Collision's elective. It's always good to have everything, but in certain situations you can't afford it or it's not worth it. That makes sense. But generally, if it's not your fault, like you said it wasn't, the other person who hit your car would be responsible for your property damage.
Now, I'm sure those that are getting insurance or have policies, if they're confused and they want an attorney to look at them, you can help them along.
Yeah, with insurance, we always tell people, look, if you have your insurance declaration page and you're up for renewal and you want to ask questions, send it over to us in an email. We do it all the time. We look at all your coverages and tell you exactly what you have and what our recommendations are. So it's easy to get a hold of us, 570-714-HURT. See us on the web, 714hurt.com, and we can do that for you.
And Molly?
You can also see us on Facebook and LinkedIn.
All right, she's the queen of social media at Fellerman and Ceramboli. Results matter with attorneys Greg Fellerman and Molly Clark. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
Don't forget, PAHomepage.com and the Law and You hotline are always open.